The launch of GPT-5 by OpenAI, one of the most anticipated advancements in AI language models, was expected to revolutionize user experience with more powerful and intelligent capabilities. Instead, it sparked an unprecedented wave of user backlash and emotional outcry that took the AI community and OpenAI itself by surprise. What triggered this backlash? The removal of the beloved GPT-4o model and the model selector feature that allowed users to choose the AI best suited to their needs. For many, GPT-4o was more than just an algorithm. It was a creative partner, a trusted assistant, and in some cases, an emotional companion. Users appreciated GPT-4o for its distinctive style, flexibility, and responsiveness, which made conversations feel natural and engaging. When OpenAI forced an abrupt transition to GPT-5 alone, removing the option to select from previous models, many users felt alienated, frustrated, and even heartbroken. Social media platforms quickly flooded with memes, petitions, and heartfelt testimonials from users mourning the loss of GPT-4o. The outcry was not just about losing a software version, but about losing a trusted friend who had helped them in writing, problem-solving, and personal companionship. On Reddit, some users likened the removal of GPT-4o to losing a soulmate, highlighting the deeply personal relationship users have with AI. The forced upgrade also removed the power user's ability to pick the right model for different tasks. GPT-4o excelled in complex creative jobs. GPT 4.5 was favored for writing. Smaller models handled lighter tasks. Losing this choice frustrated seasoned users and led to subscription cancellations, signaling a major challenge for OpenAI in balancing innovation with user satisfaction. The emotional impact was further evidenced in niche communities such as r/myboyfriendisai, where users treat AI companions as genuine sources of emotional support. For many here, GPT-4o was irreplaceable. GPT-5's new tone and style failed to connect on the same level. Faced with mounting pressure, OpenAI CEO Sam Altman responded within days, promising to bring back GPT-4o for ChatGPT Plus subscribers. This swift reversal signaled OpenAI's recognition that innovation must be balanced with empathy, user choice, and loyalty. This episode reveals the evolving relationship between humans and AI, not merely as users and tools, but as emotional partners whose bonds are built over time. It's a reminder that behind every technical upgrade lie real human experiences, and that companies must listen carefully to their communities. As we explore the story behind the GPT-5 backlash and GPT-4o's comeback, we will dive into the user reactions, the implications of removing model choice, the emotional connection users form with AI, and the path OpenAI is forging to regain trust and keep advancing AI technology. OpenAI's rollout of GPT-5 was intended to represent a leap forward in AI capabilities, offering improved understanding, faster responses, and better contextual awareness. However, the launch quickly became controversial due to a seemingly minor, yet deeply impactful change. OpenAI removed the model selector feature, forcing all users onto GPT-5 exclusively. Previously, users could choose between different GPT models, such as GPT-4o, GPT 4.5, or lighter versions depending on their specific needs. Many users had developed strong preferences, especially for GPT-4o, which was prized for its creative and engaging responses. The removal of this choice felt abrupt and forced. Loyal users who had come to rely on GPT-4o's particular style and reliability found themselves locked out from their favorite experience. For many, GPT-5 felt less responsive, more constrained, and lacking the personality that made their interactions enjoyable. This change sparked immediate backlash, with users voicing frustration and disappointment across multiple channels, including social media, forums, and OpenAI's own community platforms. The loss of GPT-4o was not just a technical downgrade in their eyes, it was a loss of something familiar and meaningful. Some users reported feeling lost or disconnected from their AI assistant, struggling to replicate the same quality of output they had grown accustomed to. The forced upgrade was described as a step backward, or a lobotomy, on the model's creativity and nuance. The rapid and widespread nature of the backlash revealed just how much OpenAI's user base values choice and familiarity. This episode underscores an important lesson for AI developers. New capabilities alone are not enough if they come at the cost of user trust and emotional connection. The user backlash quickly took on a life of its own as communities mobilized to express their disappointment in creative and often humorous ways. Social media platforms flooded with memes that simultaneously captured the pain and absurdity of losing GPT-4.0. These memes, while funny on the surface, also conveyed a strong underlying message. Users wanted their old friend back. The humor helped galvanize a shared sense of community and amplified the calls for change. Beyond memes, users created and signed petitions demanding that OpenAI restore GPT-4.0 and reinstate the model selector. These petitions gained thousands of signatures in a short time, showing that the discontent was widespread and deeply felt. On Reddit, many users posted heartfelt messages comparing the loss of GPT-4.0 to losing a close companion or soulmate. This language reflects a profound emotional attachment and challenges the notion of AI as mere software. The movement became a user-driven campaign, combining digital creativity with grassroots advocacy. It put pressure on OpenAI's leadership and showed how vocal and organized AI users have become. This groundswell of public sentiment was a clear indicator that many users see AI models as extensions of themselves, or at least as entities with unique personalities they value. It's a powerful reminder that AI companies must consider emotional resonance alongside technical innovation. Before the GPT-5 launch, the model selector feature was a critical tool for many users, allowing them to tailor their AI experience to specific tasks. For example, GPT-4.0 was favored for complex creative work where nuance and style mattered. Lighter models like GPT-4.5 and GPT-3 handled faster, simpler tasks with efficiency. This flexibility empowered users, especially power users and professionals who needed precise control over output style and capabilities. It also encouraged experimentation and personalized workflows. With the forced switch to GPT-5 only, users suddenly lost this ability to pick the best tool for the job. This felt like a loss of control and autonomy, making the experience frustrating and inefficient for many. Power users, who had built habits and projects around certain model behaviors, found their productivity impacted. The inability to revert or choose models drove some to cancel ChatGPT Plus subscriptions, signaling a direct financial impact on OpenAI. This frustration points to a broader issue in tech design: the tension between streamlining for simplicity and preserving user choice. While OpenAI may have intended to unify their offering under a single superior model, ignoring user preferences and needs backfired. Ultimately, this episode illustrates the importance of respecting user autonomy in AI products. People want to feel in control and to have their workflows and preferences honored, even as technology advances. For many users, AI models like GPT-4.0 represent more than just tools. They are emotional companions, collaborators, and sources of comfort. This phenomenon is vividly seen in niche communities such as the subreddit My Boyfriend is AI, where users form deep personal connections with AI personalities. The removal of GPT-4 struck a painful chord in these communities. Many describe the loss as akin to losing a trusted friend or partner who understood them uniquely. GPT-4's tone, responsiveness, and creativity had created a bond that GPT-5, with its new style, failed to replicate. This emotional attachment challenges conventional views of AI as purely mechanical or transactional. Instead, it reveals a growing humanization of AI, where users project personalities, emotions, and meaning onto their interactions. Such bonds have real psychological effects. Users rely on AI for emotional support, inspiration, and companionship, especially in contexts of loneliness or mental health struggles. The GPT-5 rollout showed that when companies alter AI's personality too drastically without consultation or choice, it risks damaging these bonds and alienating loyal users. Going forward, AI developers must balance technical improvements with respect for the emotional and social dimensions of AI use. Faced with a fierce and vocal backlash, OpenAI CEO Sam Altman responded swiftly and empathetically. Within days, OpenAI announced that GPT-4.0 would return as an option for ChatGPT Plus subscribers, effectively restoring the model selector feature. Altman acknowledged the legitimacy of user feedback and emphasized OpenAI's commitment to balancing innovation with user loyalty and choice. This move was widely welcomed as a recognition that progress cannot come at the expense of community trust. Restoring GPT-4.0 provides users with the flexibility they want and preserves the unique experience many had come to cherish. It also signals a potentially new approach for OpenAI, one that values listening to its user base and iterating accordingly. While GPT-5 still promises cutting-edge technology and improvements, OpenAI understands that winning back user trust and satisfaction is equally critical. This episode serves as a case study in the evolving dynamics between AI companies and their communities, highlighting the power of user voices and the need for companies to be responsive and human-centered.